Good morning. Um, I'm not sure who's iPhone 148. I just
Uh,
wanted to check and see if that's Tracy or
Hi. Who is
ah, George,
one
all
for?
your pictures are amazing.
Oh, this is Cabo too.
What are you just pulling these up and then you put them behind?
Uh, yeah,
I love George.
yeah, we have
Hi,
a lot.
Antoinette.
Hi, is this who's
I'm
this?
I'm the iPhone. This is Helen Watkins
Oh, hi Helen, how are you?
in Huntsville. Fine. How are you?
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to put your picture on the back.
That's right.
Because you know I don't know how, right?
That's right. But well, it's easier than you think. Good
Oh,
morning,
yeah.
Craig.
Hey, thank you.
I was just checking, Helen, because I have
Good
two
morning.
new brand ambassadors that I invited, but they're both like, I didn't know if they could get on.
Okay. All
Mm,
right. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Yes,
Busy.
take picture. You see, I keep changing my pictures in the back. It's really easy to set up picture, your own picture.
Yeah.
That's Cabo in the background. If you want to know where is that, I know Antoinette already. I know Janet knows. Okay. Good morning, Craig. How are you?
Doing good. Just came back from a little, I made it a networking thing. My Kaiser Permanente insurance was at REI, and I went there and did a little networking, got five names real quick. So that
Oh,
was
cool.
that was a good
Cool.
way. But I'm here at my mom's house right now, up here in Cumming before I head back to the mountains and try to do a little bit more with our Apple Festival that's going on.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, well, just to start, let me start right now. One of the things that we are going to do, the first part, we are going to be talking about how to start and where to find it. I'm not going to actually, in the training part, I'm just going to show you where you can find everything because we do trainings on this all the time. And let me go first to our site. Oh, this is not our site. This is okay, this is our site, our legacymakers.com. All right. Okay. Our legacymakers.com. This is where you have, we created this page. This is our team page where you can have all the resources. We have linked to many places that you can find also on your back office. It's just that we set it up on a site because it's much easier to find. For example, let's suppose that you started from zero or you want to restart a business. You start with the first page, our legacymakers.com. You don't click on any link or anything like that. Just go right into the first page. And the first part is going to tell you, it's called the Welcome Getting Started Checklist. This is actually a welcome newsletter that we created, and we've been using this welcome newsletter for years before even three, where you have the links to the different places that you important places when you are starting out. I like to send this link or this letter to the people when we sign up somebody new. And that way they have an idea how to go different places, different links, etc. It's very, very simple. Very simple. And the second part is how to set up the smart ship. The smart ship is very important because as you're going to see in the second part when I go into the pay plan, when you are active consistently, you never lose your volume. In other words, every time if you have volume that you are not getting paid on yet because you are just building the business and one of the legs, I ain't gonna go more in detail when I go into the pay plan. As long as you are active, that volume keep accumulating, and that's so cool. Most pay plans by the end of the 30 days, your pay plan goes to zero. Even if you, I mean, your volume, even if you are in a smart ship. Here, the cool thing that the volume never goes to zero. But anyway, here I explain a little more about smart ship, the importance, etc. The next one is download your tree app. You can download your tree app. Make sure you do it from your phone. And this is the app where you are going to have all the tools that are necessary, especially for giving information to people. And most of you have seen the app, is why I'm not going to go in details. But on your phone, you click Apple Store if you have an iPhone. Google Store, you have a different of an iPhone. Then you download those apps. Very simple. Okay, and what you're doing is just getting ready for business. Now the Facebook community. Facebook community is this one, is Legacy Makers. And Legacy Makers is where we have announcements, things that are happening, etc. And this is really cool because by the way, you can post too. Other people can post their experience. We have testimonials, etc. that we are going to be posting more often there. But it's a really good place to be. Plus, we have a lot of information also there. It's a great place. Okay, and again, let me go back to a site. You see Facebook community. And here is the link. When you click here, by the way, is the link to join. If you are not joining, you ask to join. Here, of course, I'm part of the team. And we have over 1,000 members already there. Okay, the next one is the team calendar. And again, this is, you can go very quick doing all these things that I'm showing you, but it's the team calendar is where you see everything that's happening during the week. And when you click on anything, for example, morning calls, then you have even the links there, the Zoom links, you see. And it says what is the morning call about. We have this Monday through Friday. They are recorded because we know a lot of people are working. Okay, and or they are taking the kids to school, etc. at that time. But again, this is the first part. Now, the second part on the front is to have a back office tour. And the reason, and these two are back office tours, is because you have to know how to get paid. And what I mean is you set up your account on the back office, your payment account, on the payout account. All right. Very, the tree wallet, we call it. It's very interesting. If you want to get paid, very important. Now, the activity of the business starting the next one. Before that, let me jump here, product education. Product education is there not because you have to know everything about the products, it's just because you want to know a place where you have the information on the products. By the way, in your app, you have most of these videos too. And this, you want to know more about the company because you want to feel more comfortable. Not that you have to have all this, because if you tell all this to a prospect from the beginning, they are going to run away. You are bombarding people with information. And even if they are interested in the product, they say, you know, I cannot do that. You know too much. It's not that you know too much. You are too excited. You start talking about everything that you find here. Why are products in the PDR? Why is so important? By the way, just PDR is very hard to be there. Less than 1% of the health companies have nutritional products there. Just to give you an idea how rare it is to be there. And the reason is because it's hard. You have to have so many certifications, but the fact that we had the products in the PDR guarantee not only they are good products, but they have science behind them, but also that we have a lot of certifications that make the products safe. For example, everything that is in the label is what we have in the products. We have to have that certification, purity, etc. And here we have the different studies too, you see. And again, you want to share this from the app, you have most of this. You have the medicinal plant in the Thailand. We have the different products. When you click here, there's is the fact sheet, the one that is in the app, by the way, that you send to the prospects. They want to know more about the ingredients, here it is. You can send also from your app, you can send also the video. This is an example. But it's really cool. You have a lot of calls. And by the way, the next to it, we have the clinical dossier. This is a really comprehensive study. You don't have to learn it, first of all. Nobody learned it. I read it the first time, I said, that's enough. Because can you imagine trying to learn this? Effectus arsenio lapa roots against hydrogen peroxide in this cell injury and potential mechanisms. Oh, come on, I cannot even pronounce any of that. That's why you don't have to learn that, but it's good to be there when somebody comes with that is a really scientific background or science or health professional that wants to know studies. Well, they can read that. We can't. We don't have to. Here we have additional sources, for example, manufacturing certification. The products are manufactured in the US, and we have very high quality manufacturing certification. By the way, I'm sure you use nutritional products. Do you know what are the manufacturing certifications of your product if you are not using ones that are non-3? Do you know if they are in the PDR? Do you know the clinical dossier? You don't know anything of that because most products don't have any of that. And here we have all this to give you the safety and security and peace of mind that their products are serious. You don't have to learn this again. As a matter of fact, I don't know any of the ingredients, most of the ingredients, etc. But this is mostly for you to have the information on the products. Now, business training. This is where you start a business. This is what is called the 5-point recruiting system. This is important because here's where you are going to launch your business campaign. It gives you the goals, and the 5 recruiting system. And this is very important. And by the way, this is something that you are going to do with your upline. As a matter of fact, the first 7 presentation, make sure you do it with your upline, not by yourself. And this is what it is. Now, the first one, step 1, make your list. Who do you know? You are going to build your board of directors, etc. Now, make your list step 1. Now, here we have the form where you are going to be making people writing the names of the list. Very simple. And second, how to create your own story. In other words, how to write a story that's less than a minute, where you are talking to people when you say, well, where you were before 3, where you are now, where you're going, and what is your goal. That's basically the 4 steps, by the way. And but this is here. You start your business, and the cool thing there, the links are there. Step 2, connecting and inviting. We have scripts. As a matter of fact, if we click here, you have scripts to connect and invite. And the second one, tracking forms. We have the different forms that we use. The first one, you already saw it. This is very important because here on this form, you're writing the names of the people that you're going to connect in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, etc., or no more than that. And then the people that say yes to a presentation, you write the names, and then the 6 people that you could enroll from those 30. From every 15 people that see any information, it's a good chance that you're signing up 6. Could be more, could be less, but our goal is to have for every 15 people that look at the information, 5 or 6 are signing up. But anyway, these are forms, and the reason the forms are so important is because that's the only way that you track your business. Here, we have this form, for example, this one, thanks to Antonia, we have this one. Here it's mostly like your schedule. It's like a planner, the old style planner. You download it and you keep track of what you're doing. And the next one is what actually is happening with the people that you're connecting, including the number 1 to 5 are the follow-ups. Every time you follow up, you just mark it. If you are going to do more than 5 follow-ups, you open another one because the more follow-ups, most people sign up in the follow-ups, not in the first call. But anyway, we have the forms there. Very important. Now, we had the DMO. DMO is the daily method operation, what you do every day when you're in your business. Even if you have only 1 hour a day, here's to connect, to present, and follow up. Here's the form that you saw before. Now, Core 3. Core 3 is a promotion that we have. When you sponsor 3 and help them to sponsor 3, first of all, when you sponsor 3 with 1,000 points, they give you 1,000 points, and you can do this several times, 3 times. And then when you help them to do the same thing, they give you a $600 bonus. This is a promotion until November. But make sure you see what it is. And then the roadmap to 3 stars. And we are going to talk about that in the pay plan. And here we have a great video where it goes through that. And you can go through that, and then how's the journey, although we are going to talk about that in the pay plan too. Now, this is step 4 is how to present the opportunity. We have presenting tools, we have book personal Zoom, and this is important because you are setting up, if you want to do a presentation with us, Eden or I, virtual launch is what you do when you have a person that wants to see the business and you invite that person wanting us to do the presentation. 30-minute call is when you want to do a call with us about personal goals. In other words, about your personal business. But this one is the one for launching. And make sure that when you click here and you set up the calendar, let's suppose that you choose the 21st, let's suppose it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay, you always write here what it's about, who's the person that you're inviting, etc. Because we don't want, many times a person writes just the name and email, and we don't know what the call is about, or who's the person that's going to be there, etc. Okay, let me get out of here. And then this is links to online presentation. We have tons of online presentations in your app, etc. You can go to the app, but we have links here. Also, to the step 4 is to follow up. These 4, by the way, are consistently every day as possible. You're making your list. You're adding always new people. You're connecting. You're presenting, and you're follow up. And here is training on how to do follow up. By the way, the follow-up, you do it with your upline. It's just that we have all this here to remind you of the system, because eventually you're going to do it by yourself. We have the scripts, how to overcome our objections, etc. And as you see, we have the links. Everything's linked. I love that. And the last one is on the onboarding, where you have the enrollment form that you print. It's good to print this out, to have a few with you print out already. But this is the enrollment form. We have the welcome letter that you already saw. The onboarding, is basically this, what you are seeing today, and the team calendar. Again, we already saw that one. These are the 5 steps to build your business. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, 5. Again, how to build your business. Now, let me go back to home. Basically, that's it. Now we have other links where we have, for example, business training. Where's the business training? Guess what? Ta-da, you go straight into the business. Now, the business resources are also shortcuts to many things that we already saw. Business resources, for example, the first one, how to launch the business. Guess what? When you click here, ta-da, again, we have seen that before. The reason we have it in several places because people ask, oh, where can I find blank? You find it on the website. The tracking form, we already talked about the tracking form, but still we have a link here where we have all the tracking forms. We have the order form. This is the sign-up form. I already showed you that one. You click here and you download it. That's so cool. Team presentation slides. That's something that you are seeing for the first time. This is when you download the presentation. You're here in your computer or your iPhone or your Android phone, or you wanted to print it out to have it. And this is the presentation that we use. And by the way, you say, how do I learn how to do this presentation? Just go into as many presentations that the team is doing, the company is doing, and your own presentation when you have presentation with us or with your upline. Now, the Health Professional slide deck, this is something that you see for the first time. And by the way, we have a link here on top that's called the Professional Program. Is when you are doing presentations to health professionals. Now, we recommend very strongly that you don't do it by yourself. You do it with your upline. But these are, when you click here, you're going to download a presentation similar to this one, but it's mostly directly to health professionals. Product training, you already saw that one. You click here. See, we have it here. Again, we have the links to make sure that you find it. In other words, we have everything that you need. Scripts, we already went to the scripts. You have all the scripts. You see, we're repeating many of the things on purpose, but it's easy to find with direct links. Okay, what is social media? This is great. Your social media, there is a 10-day launch. When you click here, you're going to be directed to a video. There is a video of the social media presentation. And here inside you can print out the PDF file of this presentation. Here it is. Okay. All right, let me shut it down now. Okay. I mean, as you see, is very, very powerful. The pay plan, we have a link here to the pay plan, trainings and recording, quick links. These are links, for example, for a company. I had to make sure how to make this live. But this is, for example, the Teams Zooms when you are doing the Zooms with us, the Spark Zoom links. These are the calls that we have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights, etc., etc. You see. This, by the way, 3 assets. This is really cool. Although you have something very similar also in one of the apps that we have. But anyway, oops, where it came BRBO? I just copy this. Copy. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is everything, every product. You click in every product, and there are a bunch of pictures that you can use on social media. And we have this also in the Now site. And what is the Now site? I'm going to show you in a second. But anyway, let me get out of here. Okay. All right. This landing page is great. We are I'm not going to talk much about that because it's going to be updated in the next 2 or 3 weeks. We are working on something else why we can do. And then this is the 3-app AI Now site. It's different from the regular app because this one is one that you are going to use for prospecting. You sign with this by clicking in this one, and then you can sign up on your desktop or on your phone. We have trainings on Friday. We're talking about that. Very cool app. I love it anyway. Okay, basically that's it. Let me get off this. Anybody has a question? Okay. As you see, we have everything there, any links for information that we need about the business. And we make sure we keep it everything in one place. And that way you are not lost trying to get the links because you can find many of these things in the website of 3. Other ones are just specific for our team.